Goodwood used both and bakkie spares, 2.1 modified, and a nice build out. The likes of Darryn Beighton, André du Toit, Eugene Griessen, Hannie Hannekom, Jorich Horn, Riaan Smit, and Riaan Swart. So in actual fact, we ended out and put out of the event for today. So these are the 17 and it is an 80. It's 2.1 modified racing just a moment. All right, here we go with the sponsors. Darryn Beighton, winning the
3
Smith just rolls across the line and takes off again. Riaan Swart in fifth place. And there will be Eugene Griessen that will very slowly make his way by with that front spur dragging on the ground. Trying to bring it off earlier, otherwise he'll never get that forward, hopefully. The front.
Alright, there we go with the 3.1 litres modified, sponsored by Goodwood Used Motor Car and Bakkie Spares, everything's as the mark players. Wait for the cars to roll line. This is a 3.1 modified. We're going to do some side wraps and get rest of the tracking. Right, looks like Darryn Beighton and Jorich Horn that will be playing catch up to try and get to them, especially Horn because Beighton's caught up to the pack already, then it's making its way out of Castle Corner, just waiting for, so they're going to let them go around another once. The white flag, they go down to street down and start Corner, whether the yellow flag was out, and there's no ball down and going into the box formation. So the white flag has now come out. So now they are at the start quarters as they head into Castle Corner. Today's on the green flag. We'll wave that flag and signal on your way now. Just missed out, and that car is stuck on the racing line, and that brings out the one for running in this new something off though. As you see, there's a bunch of dirt that's been spewed on the circuit. Is that the radical section had brought the part of the plan of adding a little bit more tar to the end, but he's done lots of dirt and sand and gravel. And this one, the track nearly all under him or not. I think it should. As the white flag comes out once again, from side to side now, he wasn't happy with the car. And the fact that he's not, that he believes that triple one is okay.
through the single file, they start touch the line. You know what? There's really a very good start ahead of then Darryn Beighton, Hannie Hannekom, the five down to one, and then Riaan Swart in the tail end was a 6-car train.
It is a 6-car train. It's
He said, up to 4-car battle.
checking the data block, lekker we must listen this. All over the place, that is a danger. He's roll it down. And ran to this race very deep.
And the toy is carried on once again. I spoke a little bit early, Frank. He hasn't said anything. Hannie Hannekom now moved into the lead as he does get away. Ahead of Riaan Smit. Something to take ahead of André du Toit and then Eugene Griessen.
Heading down towards us is Hannie Hannekom. He gets a chicken flag. He comes over. Riaan Swart with his second. Riaan Swart crosses the line in third. And across the line will go Darryn du Toit. And first will go to Eugene Griessen. A short while ago about I remember way back in the day in Goodwood Raceway, I remember this big strong gentleman by the name of Alex Bakkie saying because of the SA numbers, or in this case SA/ZA numbers, hoping to get those numbers on your car, be it 1, 2 or 3, then you think to have a horrible season afterwards. And he was one of them, and there were so many other drivers that said they want to take part in the Nationals, but they don't want to get an SA number. I would have said that because that happens. I think what they should do is that if you get the ZA number for SA number, however, here we go now with the 2.115 saloons. As Eugene Griessen makes his way out on the circuit, hoping to see him out there. He's got the number 5 car, Mr. McDonald has got that 5 car up on track. This is the Goodwood used motor car bakkie spares, 2.115 saloons, and Darryn Beighton is on top position. Then we've got Mr. Fishing Wisdom himself, that is Riaan Swart, the 47 car. In there as well, here comes Eugene Griessen. Then we've got André du Toit and Riaan Smit, Hannie Hannekom, and Jorich Horn there at the back of the field. It's still on the red flag though, as we're waiting for the marshals to get that ZA1 car back to the pit area of Nicholas Matonda.
That we saw how fierce the racing was in heat 1 and 2. I'm excited for heat number 3. Hopefully Eugene Griessen can sit on that it's bad luck today. Slow down. Get ready to bunch up. Get out of the way. Race number 3. Just a note to those around the oval this afternoon. Make sure to hold onto the sands since I see some nets flying all over the place. Yeah. The wind was blowing at 29 km an hour at one stage. I was checking on the phone, it's not down to 22 now. But still pretty hectic out there. And so, which picks up, they might. So, lights breaking. Yeah, there you go. Going absolutely nowhere with the contact between himself and Du Toit. He gets the car fired up eventually. And great to look at that. Something else I'm noticing, Hannie Hannekom's spoiler is now wing around and pointing in not the correct way, and it's turned more into an air dam than anything aerodynamic. Yeah, there's something broken there. It's broken and slipped itself all the way back. That 70 car, that is going to be a serious air brake on that car. And the thing is, he was way that far back. The problem is and you've got a car behind you. So that could end up being a problem for whoever might be behind the 7-0 car. If it's bent itself that far back, Jordan, there's a possibility it could break off. And then there could be a problem. Absolutely. It's a bit of a safety concern. I didn't see it start with this pointer like that, so I couldn't tell you. But if it did swing itself over midway through this range, maybe with a little bit of contact with the bolt to and swung to that off the struts, then that would definitely be a point of concern. Yeah. So the red flag is out, this one's going to be stopped. Let's have a look and see if they're going to do anything about the Hannie Hannekom car with that air brake now, that's no longer a wheel. requires a single file. You get the white flag, one more slow round the island, and we get back to green.
So, will it be Darryn Beighton? Will it be Eugene Griessen? And the chicken flag. What about Riaan Swart? Setting across Riaan Smit. This one now lost by Riaan Horn as well. So we flagged up. Here we go. Modified sponsored by Goodwood used car and bakkie space, Mr. Martin Myers.
Look, some of the best races we've had so far today. One was a pull off 8 down to a pull off 7, now down to a pull off 6. All day today. The first one out. Is going to be on pole. If they let me go down for the warm-up bit. And
Exactly, that's the point. Well, I think we didn't do that other race because they need more. And then there is a way back into the and run onto the tracks. And just as well that he moved on because it would have broken off somewhere during that race. And they've got that all fixed and sorted out. And Hannie Hannekom is back in the fight again.
a very, very blistering third heat, making his way to the front. Can he stay on the front? Can Eugene Griessen get a win? His first win of the day in this fourth and final heat. Riaan Smit, he's had some terrible luck to make it. He'd be up there as well. Of course, another contender that's just there or thereabouts. Darryn Beighton, and he also moved to the front end of the field.
If this field of 6 cars, any one of these 6 drivers could win this one. It's going to be difficult from the third row, that's for sure. But in theory, any one of these 6 drivers is capable of a victory as we know in their history. They can win it. The flag is down. Riaan Swart. That is probably
There's a little bit of dust and debris scattered along the circle. I see Riaan Swart's spoiler, his wing, his red white bag, and that might be immediate first circuit. Now, three from Eugene Griessen's car, his spoiler's also a little bit damaged, and a little bit of disruption in this fourth and final heat. The 2.1 qualifiers.
It's wing mountings is broken off there on the right hand side of the car, and it's hanging heavily there. That is going to definitely probably break off sometime. It's going to make the handling of the car difficult as well. Yeah, it's completely bent and twisted backwards. So we'll have to see what decision the clerk of the course makes for this one. But and they're all going to get the unsportsmanlike conduct flag. Was waited for in the morning there. And yeah, there's no ways in Riaan Swart can continue with that broken. He's not a happy chap.
Absolutely, after not much that he could do into the first turn, it resulted in that. I mean, he was basically a bystander as he got pitted, so to speak, in the tail end and sent him around. Caused a little bit of a fire. There's been some major damage to the front right of Eugene Griessen's car. And see how this race restarts in single file order. Around Castro Lake up, Frankie, take them away.
Alright, let's try it again. Take 2. Single file, and the way I think the draw is being performed today, don't think backstraight and pulled a car and a half already on Griessen. Watch it, he comes out towards his mother again. Not going to get away now. Eugene's on the outside.
There's another towards yellow bakkie.
I was wondering why
It's so late down if they want to they had that unsportsmanlike conduct flag before they got underway again. They might just get it again.
yeah, because the flag went down and they went racing, and then the yellow flags came out once again.
Because I don't know if you saw it, Ricky, but on that restart there was already some contact between Riaan Smit and Hannie Hannekom going into the first turn. But they didn't get to the front three, maybe just figuring out five. They maybe not following some sort of order. Now run it again.
I think they wanted to box. wanted to form the box formation and not single file. And that's probably the reason why they put a yellow flag. For that third row is box formation ready. Either way. The bottom line is the green flag is down and we are racing. That's what it's all about. We are going to try and catch. Nothing is going to watch out here. This is going to be a tough one. I don't want to choose a winner here. Why did I André du Toit now this on the outside. Obviously is the inside. Maybe even second as they're going to get the corner. And no, not Hannie Hannekom has Eugene Griessen. That's a great second up. Please they are getting inside by side. Griessen on the outside. Right behind him is Riaan Smit. And once again, Eugene has boxed to the outside. He's going to let the time get lead. Otherwise they go inside. Bombing on the inside. Just like that. Mr. Casper through. And he's done a bit of a slide job. And Hannie Hannekom. Well, now it's a fight for that third spot. Hannekom was in B5 at one stage. In B3. Now the ball is what I'm talking about. André du Toit and catching him is Darryn Beighton.
Second spot. And two of the tickets flag, they come for the 2.1 modifiers and